Hello and welcome to Triumph Triathlon. My name is Ruben Austria and I am the founder of TriumphTriathlon.com. So what is Triumph Triathlon? Okay, so if you have been following me on my my Ironman training journey, if you will, that I started, gosh, how long it was? Maybe almost 100 days ago, 3 months ago. I'm training for my first Ironman in July. It's just going to be ridiculous. Training has been pretty hard, but it's been good. It's been great. I love triathlon, and I've been text blogging for the past 100 days, and I decided to take this text blog to video because I've always wanted to do another video podcast. I've done so in the past, but since discovering triathlon 3 years ago, I just decided that, hey, I need to get this done. And since I was texting for the past, not texting, but text blogging for the past 100 days, I thought, hey, you know what? This could go well as a video blog. So instead of doing an everyday everyday text blog, I'm going to do a video blog once a week about my training, and at the same time, grow TriumphTriathlon.com. It's an organization that I started, that I founded, because I love the lifestyle, the triathlon lifestyle, so much that I want to share it with everyone. And you might be wondering, okay, well, what in the world is Triumph Triathlon? Today, I'm going to give you my 5 reasons why I've created Triumph Triathlon and what I'm trying to do with it. Why triathlon? Well, for me personally, it's an endurance sport. I got into endurance sports almost 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I did my first marathon in 2006. I actually am wearing my finisher shirt, and it's from the Dublin Marathon. And I did that marathon for Team in Training. I did it for a great cause. The Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. It was a wonderful experience. I loved it. First thing I did when I crossed, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do a marathon every year. And unfortunately, that's not how it panned out. I ended up not doing a marathon every year after that. I've done 3 since then, including 2 Bostons, which I didn't qualify for. I raised money for. There's a big difference there. People ask me all the time. And but a marathon kind of just got really, I can't hate on the marathoners, but I just needed something else to do rather than running. Running isn't a forte for me, but I do love marathon. I love endurance sports. So I found triathlon. It was just this day back in 2008, looking for something to do, really. Me and my buddies, 2 of my good buddies, Billy and Larry, were driving home from New York, and we decided, hey, let's do a triathlon. And a lot of crazy talk was going on. We thought this thing was impossible to do, and lo and behold, 2.5 years later, I'm training for an Ironman. So there's a lot of things that happen, obviously, between the summer of 2008 to now, the beginning of 2011. But I love triathlon because it's a lifestyle. It is something that I'm not going to give up. I've done a lot of sports, and quite frankly, triathlon gives me much more satisfaction than anything I've ever done or been involved in. Played baseball for a long time. Played basketball for a while. I've been in martial arts. You name it. There's a lot of things that I've been interested in and just couldn't stick to because for whatever reason, it was just a sport. It was just an activity. But triathlon is a lifestyle. Ask anyone who's done a triathlon, and they'll surely tell you. Second reason is what I'm building for Triumph Triathlon are local communities. Starting in Boston, and want to branch it out throughout the country, maybe even throughout the world. So what I'm doing is obviously triathlon is a very individual sport, but getting the community together to support each other, to do triathlons, to do something that maybe you might feel that's out of reach. Really, it takes the support of one person or maybe two people or just anyone else who just wants to give you the motivation to reach for your goals. Triathlon is like that. It parallels life. There's three different disciplines: swim, bike, run. And there's a lot of things in life that we need to balance. Work, family, friends, activities, spiritual life. And between those things there are transitions. In triathlon, there's a transition from the swim to the bike to the run. Then you got to master every single facet. And everyone has their own weaknesses. Everyone has their own strengths. But yet, at the end of the day, what's important is that you make it to the end. You finish. You conquer. And life is a lot like that. The third reason why I put together Triumph Triathlon is for training. Obviously, if you want to swim, bike, and run, you're gonna have to get better at these individual sports. Check out the website triumphtriathlon.com/community. You can see the communities. Click on a community and you'll see that there's a lot of people. It's kind of like an open source activity or training. Then this past year wasn't exactly structured that I'd like, but we're actually doing a lot more this year to get people involved and start doing their triathlons. And what I'm most proud of is that a lot of people that I've met through Triumph Triathlon this past year did their first triathlon with us. And I'm trying to increase that number to a much greater figure in 2011. Social aspect of Triumph Triathlon, and specifically Triumph Triathlon in Boston, because that's the first one that I've started along with my fiance. Social events. You meet a lot of great people when you're doing triathlons. You gotta think about it, right? If you're crazy enough to do a triathlon, you gotta be pretty motivated or pretty crazy, or one or the other. But anyways, in any rate, you meet a lot of interesting people. These are people who literally cannot be stopped. They do whatever they set their mind to. And honestly, I love that energy. I love that. Love being around people like that. Obviously you're not gonna like everybody, but there's a saying: you gotta fly with the eagles and not with the pigeons, right? So in the triathlon community, I just feel like there's a lot of people out there that just give it all they got and accomplish a lot of things. And the last thing, I created triumphtriathlon.com to help people break through the walls of whatever they need to get into the sport. And a lot of one of those things is just getting prepared for the sport. Getting the bike, getting the swimsuit, getting everything you need to do in order to get into the game, if you will. But I'll have more ideas about that coming up. Triumph Triathlon. Obviously we'll be doing a lot more podcasts. This is my first one. Take it easy on me, okay? It's got to get better. Just like Triumph Triathlon, it's got to get better. I want to create that can-do community with Triumph Triathlon. Please check it out. I'll hear from you guys next week. I'll let you know how training is going. So far, the first week of January has been pretty good. So you got to keep it going, keep it up. Triumph Triathlon. Make it a great day. Take care, everyone.